Mayfield still in Cleveland. The Panthers were rumored to be interested in acquiring the quarterback after the first round of the draft ended. But despite reported discussions between the two teams, nothing ever materialized. The news just gets worse and worse for Skip. Shannon, what do you think is going on here?
Well, what's going on is there's very little interest in Baker Mayfield, Skip. He's not the hot commodity that Skip thought he was. I believe it's probably going to get cut. I think the thing was, Skip, okay, how much are you going to play Cleveland? How much are you going to pay a Baker's salary for us to take him off your hands? Okay, he's due 18.9. Let's just say round it up, he's due 19 million. Are you willing to pay 15 of that? Are you willing to pay 16 million of that? If not, what are we talking about? Why are we discussing it? We're not going to give you draft capital for a guy that we know you have to get up off of. So it seems to me that Cleveland wasn't trying to pay a whole bunch of the salary. Well, nobody said, well, okay, well, we'll just wait till you cut him, and then you have to pay all of his salary, and then we'll get him for minimum wage. Skip, look, I don't know where he's going to land because the Panthers seem to be out. They took Matt Corral. Steelers are out. They drafted Cody Pickett, and they gave Trubisky 2 years at basically $14 million a year. That doesn't seem, and they got Mason Rudolph. The Seahawks, it's hard for me to believe that they're going to start the season with Geno Smith, Drew Lock, or Jacob Eason. It's just hard for me, Skip, to see a scenario. That's how they want to start the season. Baker that might be the Skip. As I survey the landscape, that might be the only viable place that I can see him going right now. But I think he's going to end up getting cut, and because I see the Commanders give up 2 third-rounders for walking to him. I see the Indianapolis Colts give Matt Ryan his $7 million roster bonus, 2 years at basically $27 million per year, and give up a third-rounder. And Baker Mayfield can't get a fifth, can't get a sixth. I think he's going to end up getting cut, which might be a blessing in disguise. So that way, Skip, he can survey the landscape for himself. Okay, where is the best opportunity? Where can I go in as a backup, show what I can do, and if something that started if it doesn't go according to plan, I can step right in and show, okay, this is where I should have been all along. But right now, Skip, it's not really looking good because what this tells me, the interest is just not there for Baker Mayfield at this current time to play quarterback in the National Football League.
So let me make sure I'm hearing you straight here. Are you now confirming that you believe that Baker Mayfield is a bust?
Skip, for the sake of argument, the guy, it was the #1 overall pick, and he currently has no takers. I've said all along, Skip, I thought he was average. You believe that he can be a franchise quarterback?
Absolutely, I do.
Well, then what franchise? You got a franchise I don't know about? You got money I don't know about?
This team is notorious for quarterback blunders.
Yeah, they took one.
This is the league that waited 198 picks before it picked the GOAT. 198 picks. Are you kidding me? This is the league that waited until the 3rd round to take Joe Montana, the second best quarterback of all time. This is the league that shunned Dan Marino all the way down the 1st round to the bottom, right? All the way to the bottom. This is the league that engages in dangerous sheepthink. If people look around and say, uh-oh, nobody's jumping on Baker, maybe we shouldn't jump. We like him, but maybe we look like fools if we took a shot at Baker.
Well, Skip, they do that the same way, too, now, because it's the thing. Drew Brees and Russell Wilson. Oh, let's go find us a 5'10" quarterback. Now you see Kyler Murray. Now you see all these short quarterbacks. So it's the same way.
Okay, so Baker is going through a little bit of a reverse Tom Brady, where the whole league has decided, as it did against Tom Brady, well, he just can't play. He's not mobile. He doesn't have enough arm. He looks terrible. He can't run. He ran the sloppiest, ugliest 40 we've ever seen at the Combine, so he can't play. Well, in reverse, and I'm not saying, obviously, that Baker Mayfield is Tom Brady, but the syndrome is operating where the league is saying he's more trouble than he's worth. Players don't like him. Odell didn't like him. The players at Carolina apparently didn't like him. I'm not sure about that. Maybe 1 or 2 didn't like him. The receiving room didn't like him. But the point is that in the end, it's the progressive commercials. Oh, he's too hot to handle right now. People hate the commercials. They hate him. He's smug. He's snarky.
I got a P that caused him to be in this situation. His play. That's the P. You keep talking about progressive. What about that play?
Yeah. His play was sensational as a rookie. He did something that very few humans could pull off. He took a team that was 0-16 the year before, and he won 7 games as a rookie starter. That's almost impossible to do in this league. He was 3rd in the league in big-time throws in the starts that he got to start after Hugh Jackson finally was forced to let him play after Tyrod Taylor went down.
Okay.
He had 40 big-time throws in his limited starts, which was 3rd in the league that year. Then he suffered with Odell.
It wasn't no limited start, Skip. That man probably started 13 games. He won. You talk about limited start like he only started 5 games.
Okay, well, he didn't start 16 games. And he finished 3rd in big-time throws as a rookie quarterback. That's unheard of. That's in stone. That happened in this league, not in college football. That happened right here.
You know what else is unheard of? A guy that was #1 overall that can't find a team at the quarterback position.
Yep.
That's also unprecedented.
Okay, but it was unprecedented that a much better quarterback, a top 3 quarterback, came available at age 25 because of off-field and all sorts of extracurriculars going on in Houston. He suddenly was available. And yet, I think there was only one bidder for him in the end, and it was Cleveland, the Clown Show Browns, bidding against themselves. The Cleveland Clowns bid against themselves, and they got him. More power to it. But it happened so late in the action, the quarterback derby, that everybody had already jumped for their quarterback. And then they wanted to see, well, where are the quarterbacks going to fall in the draft? And I think some real mistakes got made here. Malik Willis should have gone first. He should have gone to Pittsburgh. I'm still shocked. Malik Willis is not the Steelers' projected starting quarterback, at least in 2 years from now. And you know what they did? They went with Kenny Pickett, the local kid. At least he's not from there, but he played at Pitt, obviously.
Right.
Trained in their practice facility, so they watched him sort of grow up for 5 years right under their nose, and they said, we got to go there. Well, good luck to you, and I'm not saying any of these 3 quarterbacks are going to be great, but then Desmond Ridder goes next to and Atlanta passed on Malik. Are you kidding me? He's from the Atlanta area. Would that not have been a sensational pick for the Atlanta
Falcons? And given the style of offense that Arthur Smith likes to run, you know, he had Mariota, he had Tannehill, who has legs, who was a college wide receiver that converted to quarterback. So I would have thought Willis would have been.
Hey, this is a better runner than Mariota, who's pretty good.
Yes.
He's got some burst to him. He's got some size and stature to him. Malik's a better runner. Malik has a much bigger arm than Mariota. Unfortunately, he didn't clean up his act against some of the better teams. Against Ole Miss, he threw, what, 3 interceptions, right?
Yeah, and he stepped up in competition. His play wasn't.
So you can't sell it. You can't trust it going forward. I just trust him more than I trust the other quarterbacks.
Yeah. Okay. But can I ask you a question? Since you, want to get me on record, can you finally admit now Baker's not the guy that you thought he was?
No, he's exactly the guy. I think he is, but I think it's a ship of fools out there. And again, it's circumstances because they're all waiting for the Browns to fold. And they're going to have to fold because their quarterback room is full. They've signed 3. They got 1, 2, and 3. It's all right on record. They got Joshua Dobbs as their 3rd.
Well, even Skip, the backup quarterback, got guaranteed money. So he's not going anywhere. And you know the other quarterback's not going. He got $230 million guaranteed.
So everybody's just sitting back saying, those suckers, we got them. We got them. Just wait. Let's just let him get cut so they'll be on the hook for all his money.
If that was the case, Skip, I would have said, okay, I'll pay $16 million of the salary. Give us a 5th, give us a 6th-round draft pick so we can move on, Skip. We can go ahead and clear the air.
Okay? I'm dug in over here. I want it on the record. Baker Mayfield will get his opportunity. Trust me, he will get a shot somewhere. Once he gets his foot in the door, once the air is cleared and he gets a fresh start elsewhere, he will make you look foolish also.
He going to get his foot in the door, and some defense going to slam the door right on his foot. And you're going to be over there crying, he didn't get it's going to be another situation, Skip. And I give you credit now. You love hard. And once you get dug in on something, you're like a tick on a hound. You're not letting go. You got dug in on Tebow, you wouldn't let that go. You're dug in on Baker, you're not going to let it go. But in the end, I will be proven right again.
I'm sucking your blood right now. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be bloodless when this is over because I'm the tick on your hound.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, okay? I'm not going anywhere.
You're going to need a transfusion when this is over.
Hey, don't Snickers sponsor one of these segments. I'm going to be a while. So I got me a big old one of them old jumbo king-size Snickers. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
So the same Baker Mayfield who needed surgery after...
No.
Interesting.
Oh, now he needed surgery. You going to do that, Skip?
Well, he did.
You going to do that?
Well, he played all year with the torn labrum.
Okay, and what did the Hall of Famer across from me say? If you were out there...
No, the Hall of Famer told me he should have stopped. Like from your heart, you were saying, that was foolish. Like, you can't put that bad tape out there. You can't die for that cause.
So what you want me to do, Skip? I see it now. I see it. I saw it.
Yeah, but you didn't see it when he went on that 8-3 run down the stretch 2 years ago.
I saw it the year before, though.
Wait a second. He won a playoff game?
I saw it the year before.
He won a playoff game. The first one in 26 years.
I gotta jump in here before you two kill each other. Somebody's gonna need an infusion of Diadu when this is all over with. Whew. All right.
No.
I hope you caught this game because it was a tremendous showcase of defense. Giannis's triple-double in the Bucks win. Did that
Best player
cement
on
him
the planet.
as the NBA's best?
Really?
Stick around for that. Plus, all the best plays from the USFL in Week 3.